4, I had given you homework of the same question. I hope that all of you had attempted it, and if you got the wrong answer, it doesn't matter. The main thing is that you need to attempt all the questions, right? So we had discussed how we find mean and mode of a continuous data, and I had already mentioned you what is the difference between the discrete data and the continuous data. Now, in order to solve this question, if we are looking for mode, then mode is the highest frequency, and the highest frequency in our question is 35. That means the mode is 50 till 60. So first part answer, mode is equals to 50 V 60, right? But for me, the first step was to find x, and x is what? X is all the middle values, middle number you can say. So I'm going to find the middle values of speed, and I'm going to do it with the black pen so that you can easily see it. From 0 till 30, the middle value is 15. From 30 till 40, it's 35. From 40 till 50, it's 45. 50 till 60, 55. 60, 70, 65, 70, 80, 75, 80, 90, 85. Right? Now, we need to multiply frequency with x. So for first, it will be 15 multiplied by 8 is equals to 120. For next, it's 35 multiplied by 8, 280. After 35, it's 45 multiplied by 25. 1,125. After that, 55 multiplied by 35 is equals to 1925. After that, 65 multiplied by 14 is equals to 910. After that, 75 times 6 is equals to 450, and at last it's 85 times 4, so it will be 340. If we add up all the values, so it will be 340 plus 450 plus 910 plus 1925 plus 1125 plus 280 plus 120. So the sum is 5150, and this sum represents summation of fx. The next part is we need to find summation of frequency, and in question it is clearly mentioned that there are total 100 cars. So you know that summation of frequency is equals to 100. Now we need to apply the working formula of mean only. So mean is equals to summation of fx divided by summation of f. Summation of fx is 5150 divided by 100, so it will be 51.50. that is your estimated mean, or you can say mean of a continuous data. So I hope that you had a clear idea about question number 4. Moving forward to next question, that is question number 5. At first you need to copy the table in your copies and complete it. So the same concept you had discussed earlier. from 0 to 2, the mid value is 1. So first we need to fill out the mid values. 2 till 4, the mid value is 3. 4 till 6, I'm going to use black pen now. 4 till 6, it's 5. 8 till 10 is 9. 10 till 12, 11, and 13, right? These are the middle values. Now we need to multiply frequency with x. So 47 times 3, it's 141. 50 times 5, it's 250. 24 times 9 sorry, it's 216. 14 times 11, it's 154. 8 times 13, it's 104, right? We need to add all the values. So start with 15 plus 141 plus 250 plus 245 plus 216 plus 154 plus 104 plus 105. So that is a sum of 1230. That is the sum of all summation of fx, right? We need to find mean, and mean will be summation of all the frequencies. That means 1230 divided by total sum of frequencies, there are 200. Going to divide 1230 by 200, it will be 6.15. that is your mean. If the question says modal class, so the highest frequency is 50, right? So mode is 4 to 6, right? That is your mode. So you will write your mode answer. Mode, it will be 4L6. That's how it is mentioned in the question. So after this worksheet question, we are going to attempt some past papers question and see how the examiner asks the question of the same topic and how we are going to attempt it. So that is a question. Let me first tell you its year. It's June 2000, paper 2, right? The question says the weekly wages of the people who work in a small factory are given in the table below. Weekly wage $200. There are 9 people who are earning $200. 228 workers, 362 workers, and 501 workers. Calculate the total weekly wages bill for the factory. Now how you find the total? If 9 people are taking $200, the sum of this total amount, it will be 9 multiplied by 200, that means 1800, right? So first step, like always, we are going to make a column of fx. We need to multiply these two values. 9 multiplied by 200, it's 1800. 8 multiplied by 220, it's 1760. 360 multiplied by 2, it's 720. And 500 times 1 is 500. Now you need to add all the values to find the total. So total, it's 1800 plus 1760 plus 720 plus 500. 720 plus 500 plus 1760 plus 1800. So the sum of all the amount is $4780. So that is your first part answer, the total amount. For part B, there are 3 parts in part B. At first you need to find the mode. For mode, we need to highlight the point with the highest frequency. So the highest frequency is 9. That means the mode is 200, right? For median, part 2, that is median. For median, the first step is you need to apply working formula n plus 1 divided by 2. The value of n in our question is basically summation of frequencies. Now first you need to find summation of frequencies. It will be 9 plus 8 plus 2 plus 1. So that gives you a total of 20, right? That means the value of n is 20 plus 1 divided by 2, 21 upon 2. More simplification, it will give you 10.5. Now 10.5 is not your median, it gives you the position. So the position we are looking for is 10th and 11th position. Now you need to find this position in your frequency table, 10th and 11th. Now first column represents 9. We are looking for 10th and 11th. After 9 there are 8 more, like 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 and 17. All lies in this category. And we are looking for 10 and 11. That means both numbers are present in this group. So the median is 220. Median is 220. Right? That is your second part answer. For last part you need to find mean. We know that we are dealing with group data. So mean is summation of fx divided by summation of f. Now the good part is we had already found the value of summation fx, that is 4780, right? So summation fx 4780 divided by summation of frequency. We had already find out summation of frequency, that is 20 divided by 20. You need to divide it. So 4780 divided by 20 gives you 239. So the mean value is $239, right? So you see that the same concepts we are applying for every question in order to find mean, median and mode. So you need to learn the techniques, the working formula and how you are going to apply it. Whether it is your worksheet question or it is a past paper question, the concept is same, right? The concept is same. So make sure that you have learned all the working formulas of group and ungrouped data, how to apply them and all the things. Now after this question we are going to attempt another question of past papers. Similar question like we had attempted. Now first thing you guys need to do is stop the video and try it by yourself and then see its solution, right? So you need to stop the video, attempt this question by yourself and then see if your answers are right or wrong. So first step, first part, it says find the modal. For modal we need to highlight the maximum frequency, and maximum frequency is 7, so mode is 1. So for part A mode is 1 because its frequency is highest. For part B it says find the median. We know that for median first we need to apply the working formula, that is n plus 1 upon 2, and then what is n? N is your summation of frequency. In our case, what is the summation of frequency? We can add it. It's 3 plus 7 plus 5 plus 4 plus 0 plus 0 plus 1. It gives you the sum of 7 plus 3 10 plus 5 15, 15 plus 5 20. Right? That means the value of n is 20. So median, it will be 21 divided by 2, 10.5, and 10.5 is not median, it gives you the position. That means 10th and 11th number we are looking for. And where should we find this number? In the frequency column. Now at our frequency we are looking for 10 and 11, starting with 3. After 3 there are 7 more. It means that number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 7 more in this room. After 10, 5 more. That means 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We were looking for the number 10 and 11. So 10 lies in room 1 and 11 lies in room 2. So what is the median? Median lies between these two numbers, right? And why between these two numbers? We had find out that One of the median term lies in room 1 and the another term lies in room 2. That's why we need to find the middle value of these two numbers. So median will be 1 plus 2 divided by 2, that is 3/2, gives you answer of 1.5, and that is your median. That is your final answer of median. Right after median, we need to find mean. For mean, first step, you need to apply the working formula. So mean, working formula, summation of fx divided by summation of f. For summation of fx, you need to multiply those terms. So it will be 0 times 3 is 0. I'm going to write it down here. 0 times 3 is 0, plus 7 times 1 is 7, plus 5 times 2 is 10, 4 times 3 is 12. There are two zeros, we ignore them, and the last one is 6 times 1 is 6, divided by the total frequency we had find out in the median part, it's 20. Now you need to add all the terms and then divide it. So 7 plus 10 is 17, 17 plus 12 is 29, 29 plus 6 is 35. Is 35 divided by 20. So the final answer is 1.75. That is your mean of this data. Right? The same concept, same method, same techniques, and same working formula. Now after this question, we need to attempt another question, but this time we are going to attempt the question of continuous data, right? Now it's June 2002, paper 2. The question you can see at your screen. The masses of 80 parcels sent out by a garden center are given in the table below. Masses are given and the frequency is known. You need to find estimate of the mean mass. Now keep in mind how we find estimate. If you have forgotten it, let me remind you. For the estimation of mean mass, first step, you need to find the middle value. And this question comprises on 3 marks at your CAIs. And 3 marks is a good marks in your paper, right? So first step, you need to find the middle value of all the intervals mentioned here, starting with the first one. From 0 to 2, the middle value is, you can find out by the calculation, 0 plus 2 divided by 2. So it will be 2/2, that is 1. Similarly, the mid value of 2 and 4, 3. The mid value and 4 is 6, 5, 6 and 10. It will be 8. Or you can do that 6 plus 10 divided by 2, 16/2, that will be 8. Last one, 10 plus 15, 25. 25 divided by 2, it will be 12.5, right? 12.5. After finding the middle value, what you guys need to do is you need to find fx. So I'm going to make a column here, fx, right? So it will be 12 times 1, 12. 18 times 3, it will be 54. 20 times 5 is 100. 20 times 8 is 160. And 10 times 12.5 is 125. Right? These all the values of fx. If we apply the formula of mean, it will be summation of fx divided by summation of f. Summation of fx, it will be 12 plus 54, 100, 160 and 125 divided by sum of frequency, it will be 12 plus 18, or it is given in the question, that is 80, right? So you can write 80 directly. If we add all the values of the numerator, 12 plus 54 plus 100 plus 160 plus 125 gives you an answer of 451 divided by 80. So its value is 5.63, and that is your mean of this continuous data. So I hope that this question is clear to you and you have a good idea how to find the mean, whether it is a discrete data or continuous data, how you find it, how you are going to use this mean formula. I hope that it is pretty much clear to you now. There are plenty of questions in your past papers that you guys need to attempt for your practice. Further, we are moving towards the next past papers question. Now this is a question of ungrouped data, right? That is your question. So at first you need to stop the video, attempt this question by yourself, and then see its solution. In the first part, it says find the median temperature. Now I have told you that there is one important step to find the median of ungrouped data, and the step is first arrange your data in ascending order. I have written in red marker so that I need your attention on this point, because if you did not apply this step, your answer will be wrong. So at first you need to arrange all your data in ascending form. So let's start with -2, the smallest one. After that there is one more -2, the smallest one. After that we have -1. After that we have 1, and the last we have 5. So this step is very important. You need to arrange your data in ascending order, and once you arrange your data, now you need to apply the working formula. It's n plus 1 upon 2, or you can easily figure out that the middle value is -1, right? If you want to apply the working formula, it says n plus 1 divided by 2. The total values are 5, so it will be 5 plus 1 upon 2, that will be 6 upon 2, it means 3. 3 is not your answer, 3 represents the value, so starting first, second and third. So the third value is -1, that is your median. Right, that is your answer. After first part, the second part says calculate the mean temperature. Now in mean, no need to arrange your data. Use your data as it is given in the question. So for mean, first I need to write the working formula. Since it is an ungrouped data, so it's summation frequency divided by n. Now summation frequency is what? Add up all the numbers, -2, -1, +1, -2, plus 5 divided by how many numbers? There are 5 numbers. Solving, -1 plus 1 cancel each other, -2 -2 -4, -4 plus 5, it will be +1. So 1 divided by 5, that is your mean, or you can say that mean is equals to 0.2. Right, that is your mean. Now in last part, in part C, the temperature at noon on another day was x degree. Another means now it is talking about 6th day, because the data of 5 days is already known. So now it is talking about data of the 6th day. The mean temperature for the 6 days was 1.5. Find the value of x. So first thing, I'm going to write the working formula. Mean is equals to summation of frequency divided by n. Right? If we add all these temperatures, it gives us the answer of 1. Right? So temperature of 5 days is 1, adding all the numbers, plus temperature of 6th day is x, that is given, divided by, now we need to divide it by 6 because now there are 6 days. and the mean of 6 days is known, that is 1.5, sorry. Now you need to multiply 6 with 1.5, it will be 9. So 9 is equals to 1 plus x, or you can say that after further solving, x is equals to 8. That is your answer. So after this question, moving towards the next question. I hope that all of you had cleared this question, the last one of the group data, right? Now moving towards the next question, it's the same of group data, but right now I really want you guys to attempt this question, and you should done it right, because we have done many questions with the same technique, with the same logic, and in this question you can clearly see the marks of this question, right? Marks of the question. So this question consists on 4 marks, and in 4 marks has a good weightage in paper 1 and 2 both sections. So you need to attempt it by yourselves, pause the video and then see its solution where you made a mistake. So starting with the mode, we know that for mode you need to highlight the highest frequency. So highest frequency is 8, but your mode is not 8. If you written your mode 8, it will be 0 marks. Your mode is 0, right? So first part mode is 0. For part 2, median. For median, you should know the value of n. The value of n is 25 as mentioned in your question, right? Applying the working formula of median, which says n plus 1 upon 2. So it will be 25 plus 1 divided by 2, 26 divided by 2, and that is equals to 13. 13 is not your median. You need to find 13 in your frequency. First thing, 8. 8 plus 5, 13. So median is 1. So median answer is 1. Right? After that, you need to find mean. We know that for mean, first you need to make a column of summation x, because its formula is summation fx divided by summation f. So for summation x, 8 times 0 is 0, 5 times 1 5, 2 times 5 is 10, 4 times 3 12, 4 times 2 8, 5 times 1 5. You need to add all the numbers, so it will be 0 plus 5, 5 plus 10 plus 12 plus 8 plus 5 divided by the sum of frequency is given, that is 25. So 5 plus 10, 15, 15 plus 5, 20, 20 plus 8, 28, 28 plus 12, it will be 40. So 40 divided by 25. You need to solve it with your calculator. So 40 divided by 25 gives you the value of 1.6. That is your answer. Right? Okay class. After this question, I hope that you have a good idea regarding the questions of mean, median, mode, how you solve it and how we attempt past paper questions. So what you guys need to do, I am giving you a small homework. You guys need to attempt all these questions by yourself. It's June 07 paper 1. The data is continuous, right? You need to identify the model class and you need to find the estimated mean. We had covered many questions like this one, right? So for model class, you know that the highest frequency, and for the estimated mean, first step you will find that the middle value, right? And then you will find fx, summation of fx, and divided by f, the same working formula of mean. That is your homework. After that, another question which includes pie chart, right? We had covered pie chart as well. So there are 3 parts. All these parts similar to this part question we had covered in our lecture pie chart. Let's suppose if it says calculate the percentage of students who preferred x. So you know that x preferred by 216 degree. Total students are 360. You need to use that concept that total angle is 360. So 216 divided by 360 multiplied by 100 gives you the percentage. Similarly, 2 other questions you need to attempt by yourself. And the last, it's June 07 paper 2. You need to find mode, median and mean. We had covered many questions like this table form, right? that is our group data. So you guys need to attempt all these questions by yourself. The submission deadline you can see on your screens, right? So you need to submit it on timely.
Okay class, now this one is the last question of today's class. It says that Dai played 3 games of cricket. His mean score was 9, his median was 8, and the highest score was 7 runs more than his lowest score, right? Find the number of runs he scored in each of the 3 games. Now this question is a very good conceptual based question of mean, median and highest and lowest score, right? So first I am going to write down the data. It says mean is equals to 9. It says median is equals to 8. Now what do you mean by median? Median means middle one, right? So Dai basically what he is doing, he is playing 3 games. So first game, second game and third game, right? There are 3 games and the median score was 8. That means this one is 8, right? Now we need to interpret this expression. His highest score was 7 runs more than his lowest score. Now if I say that the lowest score is X, the highest score should be 7 runs more, that means it will be X plus 7, right? Till now we have extracted 80% of the data. Now we need to use that data in mean form. Now what is mean of an ungrouped data? Mean says that sum divided by number of observations, right? If I am going to apply the same concept here, so sum means I need to add all these 3 scores, right? So it will be X plus 8 plus X plus 7 divided by how many games he is playing. He played 3 games and the mean score we know it's 9. So 3 times 9 is 27 is equals to X plus X, 2X, 8 plus 7 is 15. So 27 minus 15, it will be 12. So 12 is equals to 2X, 2 will be divided with 12 and X is equals to 6. So that means his lowest score is 6. Now if I need to write down the 3 games scored, so the lowest one is 6, the middle one is 8 and the highest one it will be X plus 7, right? X plus 7 means 6 plus 7, that means 13. So highest score is 13. So that is the answer of first part, right? Now what you guys need to do, first attempt part B by yourself. Now it says Dai batted in a 4th game. Now one more game is added. The mean of his 4 scores was 11 runs. Find the number of runs that Dai scored in 4th game. He played 4th, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I know that in first game he made 6, second one 8, third one 13, then fourth one is Y. I cannot take X because X has already been taken. So applying the concept of mean, we know that mean is what? Addition of all. That means 6 plus 8 plus 13 plus Y divided by how many games? 4. Right? 6 plus 8 plus 13, it will be 27 plus Y. The value of mean is known, that is 11. Now cross multiplication for 4 times 11 is 44 is equals to 27 plus Y. Right? Now what you guys need to do? You need to simplify this equation. So 44 minus 27 gives you 17. So in 4th game he scored 17. That is all for today's class. I hope that all of you will do your homework and submit your assigned homework on the given date as you can see on your screen. If you have any problem regarding any questions, you can ask me, but it is a good option that you can watch this video as many times as you want, right? See you in next class. Till then, take care and Allah Hafiz.